Mister, can you scroll down?
Using measure. Okay.
I think it is D.
Letter D or letter B? We are here to assert took effortless. The performance do not take efforts. Because of what? She prepares well. Number one, she's skilled technically. The music comes spontaneously. She had a tremendous amount of preparation. She never takes for granted. But this means letter B. You mentioned letter D. It describes the unique way that a great approaches. But we are not talking about the technique or way or method that she used. The main idea is about her. You know it? Remember, approaches here, it does not mean the method. It means come closer to something. She used
Oh, yes.
that can help you. And don't depend on one sentence because the question means purpose. So always focus on the first sentence and how the writer develops it. She, her, spite, she, this way. Try again.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
On blind only. Sit down. Let's revise it together.
I think the answer would be B.
I think it's letter B and the B it's correct. Right? We have evidence like Israel might not have been easily thwarted. He is not he does not stop looking for his ambitions. Look was obliged to look around for other means. Imagine. Yes, he has singular patience and mildness can help him. Great, my friend. You remember these questions?
Mm.
Text 2, respond to the underlined claim only. Be careful.
letter D.
And the letter D is correct. That is right. Here I mentioned some questions about questioning. So there is no any sentence about questioning or doubting. So the yeah, we always focus on the points of disagreeing. Is outdated, okay, but it should be because this means he disagree, not agree. So he's wrong. This means you focus about C and D, correct. Here's the next an idea again.
D as well.
Letter D, that is correct. Perfect.
Letter A.
And the letter A, it's correct. That's right.
letter A as well.
Letter A, it is correct. Help, my friend. Let me help for this question. It's about just like find the evidence. How to add evidence will give you general point, give me specific information. For example,
Okay,
this
Mr. I'd say it's B. It's before we get to that, but maybe it's B.
ability to see the point. It's a question like we give you a general idea, you find evidence to prove it. So kind of evidence, you can find the quotation, you can find examples, you can find specific points. Like that here, he said they showcase the diverse media through which artists have depicted. So when you give evidence, give us what are the diverse media. Give examples. Is it included? See the media? Remember, media here, it does not mean that for technology. No, media, it means like medium between the artist and the viewer, the teacher and writer, medium away, go between. So he gives us a like drawings, paintings, photographs, sculptures, examples. Look for letter B. He said included works by fewer than 2 dozen artists, but the underlined does not show comparison. This is the problem. This is a question. The underlined only, but in the text we have it's underlined only, right? Yes.
Yes.
And be careful about the expression. Not only, merely means only. Don't merely, but also. But not only, but also in two different clauses, semicolon. But it's okay, you can say not only, but also. Is it together? So between. This could be. Right, so specific answer to general point. Now here, 14, question first, conclusion, and support. Remember to be careful about support or weaken opposite, support and that. See it?
Yes.
Mhm. Let me help you for this question. Always focus on what this question needs. Support conclusion. Read very quickly to summarize the main point and focus on the style to help you, like the modifier, to know who is going to investigate and to know what is the study exactly, and then to use calling for explanation if you don't understand, and then focus on the conclusion. Longer leaves not confer a greater cognitive benefit. Longer time for vacation and no greater benefit, yes, a surprise. So now look for the same point. Longer, shorter. Here, the shorter gives a higher, wrong. As he mentioned here, the longer does not give benefit. That means the shorter, longer. Feel it?
Oh, okay. Wait,
Now let's
what do you mean, mister?
that means here A, it's not. So let's look. Here, for example, it's a shorter. It gives
Wait,
you,
mister, why is A not? It was talking about the second test, not the first one.
that is why. About the idea itself. Look in the second test, we must focus on the conclusion. Longer not give you greater benefits than shorter. That's why I'm telling you about the conclusion first. The graph can disturb you. That's why it's shorter, that's why it's longer. So focus on about for short and longer, not no leave. Feel it? The conclusion. Yes or no?
No, Mr. I don't get it.
Here, always focus on the conclusion. Longer leaves and leaves just like holidays might not give you greater cognitive benefit than the shorter. So longer, no. Shorter, yes. You feel it? Now let's see. He said in the second test administration, this one, participant took 2 to 4, this part, had higher average attentiveness score than did those who take no leave. What is the no leave? This one. Did we mention in the conclusion no leave? No.
No.
But that is a point. We need something in the graph related to conclusion. There's a problem with the conclusion. So information not related to the question. Here again,
Okay, yes.
it's shorter, and the shorter gives you lower. No, it's opposite. Shorter gives you more. So it's obvious.
But in the graph, it is lower.
Well, that is a point, the conclusion. You found it?
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why here's the comparison. He mentioned longer. It does not give you, so the shorter give you more. Must be. Look for, let us see, in both the second and the third test, second and the third. Participants who take 2 is shorter, had higher average. Conclusion, yes. Then did participants for the longer 5 is related to the conclusion. So I can answer from the conclusion, not from the graph, or both of them. So letter C maybe. Again, here who took shorter had higher without continuing wrong. That is the point. So we test you for what is higher, what's lower. Sometimes we test you for the similarity, the general ideas, and look here for the black, go down. Look, longer go down. Look for this one, it's higher, always. Degrees. That's why. But the problem is to find the conclusion very quickly. So the problem with this equation is the long reading, but will be adapted. Here it's the same question. The problem is to complete. To complete it means you must get the idea from the text. Let's read the note. It may seem that the optimal end strategy for an animal pursuing prey or escaping predators is to move at maximal speed. But, so the focus after but, as I told you, the energy expense of exploiting using too much carefully. Full speed capacity can disfavor opposite surprise such a strategy, even in escape context. So we need fact from the text to prove this idea, because that is a complete. So focus on this clause only. Imagine it. So we need the opposite. But remember, he talks in general. Not to mention any same points. But let's read. Most lizard species use about the same. Did we mention the same here? For the maximal speed. When escaping predation as you do. Let's go to the lizard. What is lizard here? They use the same? Is all the same speed? So different. There is no any similarity or stable.
The answer is B.
So the answer is a letter B. Look, you know it by yourself. Feel it? That's why. Sometimes we test you in the graph something here. What is only here mentioned only pursuing. There is no escaping. If I give you information about that, delete it. Here the number is exactly 2. If I told you approximately, no. Here they are similar. Okay, if it's mentioned. Here look increasing for escaping. Feel it? This can happen. Right, my dear. Kind of a question, as you know, support is a hypothesis. We need to find the hypothesis very quickly.
Okay.
We focus on about that. This is a finding, this hypothesis. So your hypothesis and your answer must be similar. This reduces. If you don't know this, go back to know more about it. To find the block, this material reduces compressibility. It's fine. Any answer not related to the hypothesis, delete it.
Is it C?
You want to make it C. But no, my friend. Why? You see here, a positive correlation is found between concentration and the rate at which water molecule structure compresses as pressure increases. As that's mentioned. Like look for letter D, analysis of water's molecular structure under high pressure reveals what? Look, hydrogen bonds are more stable when TMO is present than when it is not. So that is mean reduce. And when there is no TMO, it's what? It's not stable. That means he reduces. Can you imagine it? So in the answer, he gives you the opposite. So that means the letter D is correct. So the absence of this material makes it more. So the existence except just that means yes. That's why. Why not? We can read the science more. It's a jump here to complete. Be careful about the question complete, but very easy. Look, based on these findings. So because of these findings, what can we conclude? What can suggest? So you must define the findings. But don't jump to the funds directly by looking for the word found and read only. Read from the beginning, but very quickly. Remember, as usual, we focus on the finding only, the content of the finding. Well, look, had long hind
D.
legs. C, no, or
D, I said D.
letter D, correct. So based on what? Flew for shorter distances because it's a short twins and spent more time walking. Why? Long legs. Look, long neck. That is right. So based on the finding only. Good job. Here is the same. To complete. Yeah, when you read psychology or sociology, be careful about definitions. Can help you about the ethical consumers. And don't worry about terms. Let me help you. Always focus on this finding. What is the finding? This is a finding.
It's letter B.
Letter B and the letter B correct. But we need to know why. Why is a finding? Question. He said here,
So it's less likely, maybe.
yes, less positively, that is correct. In other groups, correct. So follow the question. But remember, time, very important. And this is a question, medium and hard.
Yes.
Remember last time we did the questions, let's try it again, but alone.
created. Letter A.
So 19 letter A.
Letter C.
Letter C, correct.
We did these last semester.
That's why we test here.
Okay.
Remember, singular relative. We need singular. Remember, three plural delete. Remember this hack rules. Three singular delete, three plural delete. Follow the rules. Creative class talk about the technique. Who or what create emphasize the technique. So it's singular, correct.
Yes. It was D.
Letter D. Yes.
Mr.